of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. The wait is finally over. Brandon Garden, Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And he returns this to the 22. So out comes his offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his fourth season in the NFL.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Off the bootleg. Barber. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1. A lot more to go. Operating from the gun. Barber. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the 42.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up second down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. But he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Off play action. Barber. Pressure comes and down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pass caught right side by Taylor. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. And the offense moving quickly to the line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Flynn. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A give running left, McAllister. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
48-yard line.
Another run with McAllister. Still going inside the 20. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. 52 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Gets around him. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Second down, another run to Taylor. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Complete. It's Johnson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Barber. Again, it's Johnson. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Gain of 4 yards. And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Barber.
Short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. Given 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Sheds off the tackle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another first down. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years of not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession, as they've got it with second down and less than a yard. Up the middle they go with McAllister. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 86 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll run up the middle with McAllister. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
At the 45-yard line.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. Buffalo 8.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll drop the throw. And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Here we go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Throw left side complete. That's Romero. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Back to throw again. Touchdown! A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive spans 13 plays. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Back to throw. Barber. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one. Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble. I would say it might be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Running right, here's McAllister. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. A handoff to McAllister.
111 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
They'll set up a throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, I feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Operating from the gun, Barber. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
A 5-yard gain on the play. Complete to Tiz Johnson. A 5-yard gain on the play. Result is a first down.
Washington in motion left. They'll look to throw again. Complete to Washington. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Looking to throw. Barber. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sat back at the 38. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Operating from the gun. Barber. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Panther 11. Panther 11. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll throw now on the final play. He sets to fire deep. And that is incomplete. So halftime is, it looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. Crack all 80.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. They need 18 yards here on third down.
He'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And out across midfield, down to the 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Lions. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Dragons, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18, Pioneers. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Trap 60, trap 60. Warriors 70. Ready.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Check smack, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup Mustang 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Flynn. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
79 Broncos. Go.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big...
And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. From 3 yards out, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 28-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Throwing to start the drive. Barber in trouble, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Here is third down and 4.
But it brings up third down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
And this one will be brought back to the 22.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
He finds his man, complete. That's Romero. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down.
Second and 6 at the 18-yard line.
Catch match, catch match. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Looking to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 60 Maverick. Ready?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on fourth down? They'll go for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
A little juke. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That good for 22 and a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. Results in a first down.
Operating from the gun. Barber.
He'll drop this down to Taylor.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 3.
At the 47-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19.
Back to throw. Barber.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
And 3 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Barber. Can't get away, and he's taken down. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Taken at the goal line.
A very good return that time. 18 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
He finds his man complete. That's Romero. We'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Yards brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here.
Let's go now.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he is caught. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2nd and 5. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And his guys are going to have the football back as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. Operating from the gun, Barber. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw. Barber. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Johnson. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Barber on the slant. He finds Washington. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they...
Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but, yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there, maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown! A big play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Wide open receiver complete. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
And a 1st down.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Yards to go.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
from the gun on third down. Barber. And it's caught. Touchdown. Brian Thomas, a 20-yard touchdown. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Second and 10.
60 bucks, trap 60, trap 60.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And now they're in the hurry up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
7 Pirates, 7 Panther 11, Panther 11. Hey, Cash. Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warriors 70. Cup 19, Cup 19. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
19 tight.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Flynn. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 19 there as the drive marches forward. And they're going to speed things up here.
Coming. Mustang 19 Lions. Go.
Back to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Second and 13. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Back to throw. Barber. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Trick Simpson, well, he just flew in there to drop it. And they'll send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is fielded at the 27. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Well, this will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd down.
19 Tiger.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Here's 3rd and 10.
3rd and long.
Looking to throw. Barber under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's 2nd and 10. Now we'll get whistles, and they signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10.
Shut up. 79, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Riggs, 18 Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the home team here, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for our visitors, they obviously
go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Set. Hawk. Ready, ready. Hot, hot. Ready. Hot, go. Down. Check out. Set. Ready. Ready. Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther. Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. Let's go. Let's go. Ready. Set up. Cougar 19. Set up. Set. Ready, right? Come on, set. Ready, right? Down. Check out. Set. Ready. Set up. Ready, ready. 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 Let go. Set up. Ready. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. come on. Ready. Let's go. Hot, hot. Shot. Ready. Ready, ready. Ready. Go. Shut up. Viking 18. Hot, go. Set. Ready. Let's go now. Ready. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Hot. Here we go. Shot. Ready. Come on. Come on. Set. Ready, ready. Set. Ready. Ready. Set. Hot, hot. Ready, ready. Hot, go. Let's go. Ready, ready.
the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. Between our visitors and the home team. Along the away sideline, get a look at their head coach. This guy's on the fortunate side of week one of the teams who began this year with a win. And on the home sideline, here is their head coach. His side not as fortunate in their opener, hoping the home crowd can will them to the victory here in week 2. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And this one's away on EA Sports. Returnable from near the end zone. Good work so far. He's got room. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
I'll say it again, Kate. I love these new kickoff rules. This is exactly what we all wanted to see. All of us understood safety concerns with the kickoff, but we did not want to see this explosive, game-changing play out of the game, and we did. And in fact, in this one, we got to see it right from the jump.
So here they come now to take over on offense. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon. Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Play fake, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They've got a man in motion. Jackson now on 3rd. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite at the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
Ball stays at that 37 here, 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer. Dragon 60. 18 Rebel. Rattler. 18, Rattler. Cup 19.
Here's a throw. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
To throw here on first down. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. He does it. Touchdown. These guys don't need long to take. A 6-0 lead.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some points every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force the punts and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Can we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right, because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league, and the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And it's an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. They're going to run it here. It's for John Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. A design run. Jackson keeping it. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. They'll send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Feels this clean at the 30. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
At the 44-yard line.
Mustang 19. 79, 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pop, 18, run, Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
2nd down, looking for options. That's him on the quick hitter. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 on the play. Results in a first down.
19 Lions. Warriors 70, Cup 19. Cup not Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Connects on the crosser. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops.
Let's go, let's go.
Getting tempo with some hurry-up offense.
A gain of 12. And a first down.
18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18, Rattler, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Sticking to the air here. He's got a man left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance
And
is...
the catch is made for the touchdown. These guys take a 13-0 lead. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Our home team, nothing.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. That count runs their offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. 3rd and long for him here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now outruns their offense to take over. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate. And unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
They give it to him again. A much tougher test for the league's rushing leader here in week 2, huh? As they close in on him and hand him a loss on that play. 3rd down, and they need to get 10.
7 Pirates, 60 Eagles, 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18 Pioneers.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 19. Warriors, Trap 60, Trap 6, Dragon 60.
Throwing now on 1st down. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys take a zip lead. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. That one right down the middle. And his guys push their don't see one zip already. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now here he goes on the boot. Oh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 21-0 our score. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. Shotgun snap to Jackson. They have 2nd and pretty long here. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Brings up 3rd and 10.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
That's grabbed at the 10. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Ball in left side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Offense in the hurry up now.
6 yards. Result is a 1st down.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
Back now, pressure coming. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How... effortless. He made it look to throw it that deep. Or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Likely's got it right side. He's got room to roam. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 1st down from the 41.
1st and 10.
Pressure coming, it's Jackson. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled for a 4th gain. 2nd down now, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Jackson to throw it. Will get it to Brandon Ayuk. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. All set now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard.
Staying with Robinson. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
They send the tight end in motion. Lamar now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Putting a receiver in motion. Jackson now on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. On now comes their punter. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. The visitors ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Complete out to the right side. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Offense working quickly.
A gain of 11 on the play. Results in a 1st down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Look at that power deep left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up.
At the 24-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight.
He's going to throw it. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattler.
To the air on 3rd and long. Taking a deep shot here. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
19-18.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 4th down.
Penalty hurts them, but they are still going for it here on 4th down. They're going for this. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. Offense in the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Turnover on downs.
From the gun, Jackson. Getting out to his left. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Jackson looking to throw. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and 10 coming up, Brock. We've arrived at our 2-minute warning. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
13.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. No throw, 3rd and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. This one from 42 yards out. Seibert's kick is up and good. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Set to kick off.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now this offense ready to head back out. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying to throw this from the gun. Throw left side, complete. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Everybody rushing back to the line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a first down.
Check. 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a quick punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
18, Pioneer, Panther 11.
From the red zone on first. And he's got his man. Touchdown. These guys get more points to end a lopsided first half. Extra point is good by Santos. And these guys grow their lead yet again. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. This offense getting one final possession here before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
13.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They're just going to play safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what's... We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
60 average. Get cooking. Warriors 17. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Rig alert. Rig alert. Trap 50. Trap 50. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Working now from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Second down.
Sandy Lying. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets and brings up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The offense headed back to the field. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. First down, here's Lamar. Going the out route, complete. And they make the stop, we're going to say it about the 37-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
180. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot. Sit hot.
And they send a man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Sideline throws wheeled in by Likely. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
On 2nd down, Robinson. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. Seibert's kick is up and good. And it shrinks to a 3-score game again. The lead 22. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They'll work against the blitz. He's trying to push the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing it again here. That one's cut along the left sideline. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. They are throwing it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
Let's go.
Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And
From the red zone now. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. Well, he might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
first and goal at the 10-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Ready.
He's going to throw it again. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Another drive coming up for this offense. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. First and 10, Orlando Robinson. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Another carry for Robinson. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Jackson now, third and long. Left side, secured by Ayuk. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down.
But it's fourth down.
Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. In that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Lions, Warriors 70, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
First and 10, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives him a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Dragon 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To the air now on first and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's first and 10 from the 15.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19. Ready, ready?
Working inside the red zone. Near the goal line. Touchdown. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. That one splits the uprights. And his guys continue piling onto this lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense getting all set for this series. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
That one's complete over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Keeps away from one. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. First down from the 42.
22 yards. That's good for a first down.
From the gun, Jackson. And he can't escape this one. They get to him for a nice exclamation point to end this third quarter. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's going to be their ball to begin the 4th, but looking up at that scoreboard, possession may not make much of a difference. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Lamar now from the gun. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Continuing to move past the 45. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
4th and forever coming up. Desperation time here. Ooh, puts some air under this one, right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll come out throwing. Cut out left. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
79 Broncos.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Back to throw now. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
28-yard gain. Results in a first down.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. These guys throwing 6 more on the blowout. They're leaving the offense out there, and they're trying for 2.
19 Lions.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. I think we were all expecting to see the kicker there, but up big, they're still adding on with a 2-point conversion.
I think most of us, certainly the purists, would love to see the kicker there. Don't run up the score. But look, in the end, it's also on the other side, too. Stop them from scoring. Don't even let them put the 2-point conversion out. Keep them out of the end zone. You got a little responsibility to have some pride on that side as well.
So 1st down from the 41.
180. 180. Press up.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Look underneath here, Robinson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 50-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. There to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. And it really is on two sides of it. On one side of it offensively, well, this has been impossible to block these guys. But, Kate, I have got to celebrate what we're seeing defensively. Just the sixth team in the history of this game to knock 12 sacks in one ball game.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is going to put them up to 6 punts today. Visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Go! Cougar 18, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight, come 19.
Working on first down. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. A pickup there of 39. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Result is a
70
first
Ranger,
down.
70 Ranger. Dragon 60, 60 Maverick, 60, go.
Going now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to pass on first and 10. He's got a man left. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The dose of the hurry up offense here.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Warrior 70. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hurt. Panther 11, trap 60.
They're throwing it. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
You know, I say this all the time. We get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Check. 19 tight. 70 Lions. Cup 19.
Fourth down. Pass coming. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Leonard now off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Robinson on the inside give. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Trying to push deep downfield. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
60 Bison. 70 Ranger. Go street. Buffalo 18 Rattler. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Trying to set this up quick.
Mustang 19. Panther 18. Pioneer. Cup 19.
They're going to pass it here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And they limit... damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Offense to the line. Here we go.
Intercepted. They'll take over at first down.
A toss snap to Robinson. This is close, but he is not in the end zone. Brought by less than a yard. They avoid the safety. But boy, that was close. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Throwing from his own end zone. Sideline throws wheeled in by Likely. And he's out of bounds just past the 5. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? To the air on 3rd and long. That's on target to Pierce. And how is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, it's Leonard. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout.
That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Leonard. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. Well, that'll do it for us. For Brock Heward and our